First time it's failed to lock back. Hello and welcome back to Tinker Talks Guns. So, 22 long rifle conversions for service pistols are nothing new. They've been making them for a long time, and there's a lot of advantages to this. 22 ammo, even today, is still relatively cheap. There's no recoil, it's a good training system, and it gives you trigger time on a service pistol without the expense of service ammo. So, it was inevitable that many people would come up with ones for Glocks, and this one from Advantage Arms is a good one. Now, the slide is aluminum, so it's quite lightweight. There's an optics plate, and there are plate adapters available, so it is sort of optics ready. The barrel does not tilt because it's straight blowback. So it sits rather deep in the gun, which looks a little funny, but of course it does. It works fine. And the installation process is simple. Take the slide off your Glock 19 or clone, put the slide on, stick the magazine in, and you're ready to go. And it works. Now this one is on a PSA Dagger compact frame. And it functioned just fine. I shot a couple different types of ammo. They recommend not shooting hypervelocity ammo like CCI Stingers or a couple other brands, but standard and high velocity works fine. I fired both standard and high velocity. I had no issues whatsoever at all in about 100 rounds. So it seems pretty good. And it comes pretty well set up. So let's go to the tabletop and have a look at this. The kit comes in this very nice range bag with a pocket for different ammo or accessories, cleaning up, whatever you want. Inside the case, it has space for 4 magazines and a pocket over here for the gun. And it comes with 2 magazines and this loading tool. And the standard magazines are 10 rounds. And they are Glock 44 compatible, and kind of look like a PMag. They're just an all polymer magazine, and they work fine. I tried all 4 magazines. I didn't have an issue with any of them. The loading tool, I suppose, is useful. I didn't see the need for it. And again, take this apart and have a look at it. It takes down in standard Glock fashion. Pull the trigger, pull it back, pull that down, remove the magazine, and it comes off just as you'd expect. There's a very standard looking captured recoil system, which includes this nice little plate on the end. And the barrel just comes out about exactly as you'd expect. I'm honestly not sure what this is, but it works, so I'm not going to question it. And it's all very nicely made, nicely machined, well finished. And it reassembles exactly as you would expect. And one of the nice things about this, with the alloy, of course it's a steel barrel, and a fairly stout one at that, but with the alloy frame, the entire thing assembled on the PSA Dagger frame, weighs 17 ounces, so it's nice and lightweight. feels like it weighs nothing. I mean, a Glock 19 is not a heavy gun to begin with, or a PSA Dagger Compact in this case. Now, this specifies that it is for Gen 1, 2, and 3, and they have a Gen 4 version as well. And like I said, I mean, it's simple, it works. It locks open on empty, which is a nice feature for a 22 that you don't always get. And of course, we don't need to talk about the trigger pull or anything because it's going to be whatever the frame you put it on is. Now, I did swap this onto one of my PSA Dagger frames and it worked fine. So there you go. Channel benefactor Leah, by the way, loaned me this kit to try this out. And I like it. You know, it's simple, it's very well made. It comes nicely equipped with this range bag, 2 magazines, the loading tool, and it's a great package. So, by the way, shout out to my Patreons. This all costs money. Your contributions help more than you know. If you'd like to join my supporters on Patreon, there is a link in the description below. Also like to thank channel benefactors, those individuals and businesses who have been endlessly helpful in so many ways, including Leah, who loaned me this kit to test out and show you. So as for the kit, it retails for $275, which seems pretty reasonable for what you get. And, you know, if you get into a PSA Dagger lower, which depending on when you buy it, could run anywhere from, with all their sales, it could run anywhere from $49 to $69. You're into a complete gun for a really reasonable price. And certainly comparable to things like the Glock 44, the Taurus TX22, things like that. So, simple, works, gives you an option for your service or carry pistol for practice, and it's just pretty neat overall. So, I like it. So, I hope this finds you well. Stay safe, take care, and we'll talk to you again real soon.